years ago, I was commissioned to sculpt Stimpy from the 90s cartoon Ren and Stimpy for Nickelodeon's new campus in Burbank, California.
Happy, joy, joy, happy, happy.
So this was kind of a fun project and very nostalgic for me. So I started with the help of my dad, who helped me source 4 cedar logs from a sawmill that I grew up next to that was closing. Coincidentally, hiring an independent loader who had once purchased the original truck.
So cool.
Oh, thanks. We built this truck from parts, and actually I purchased this truck from Mary's River Lumber.
It was a complicated project. First, I had to hire a portable sawmill guy to come out and clean up the logs and cut them into slabs that we could work with.
Come off it.
8, 12.
Cut off all the bark and shape up the wood in a way that we can stack and glue it together. We were working outside, so getting a level surface was sort of a challenge, and discovered during the gluing process that we weren't quite even, so as things started to slide down, I had to run over and clamp them together.
But each layer requires 2 hours.
It's actually surprisingly challenging to carve a cartoon character, to get it to look like itself in 2 dimensions, but in a 3-dimensional form. I projected some of the concept art they had sent me onto Stimpy to get the general shape. And then the rest of it was slowly whittling away to get the proportions right and also get the spirit right, his expression. I really liked that show when I was a kid, so this was fun for me. It was fun to kind of try to manifest Stimpy in wood. Stimpy's goofy personality, but also sort of in this Buddha-esque character, so had to have some serenity in his face too. They also wanted him pretty fat.
So the goal is to cut back straight through to the other side while I have this line here.
What rolls downstairs, older and stairs, over your neighbor's dog.
They wanted him floating in a serene pose above some gravel.
Long, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long, it's better than that, it's good. Everyone wants it. You're gonna love it.
Finish up the shaping of the body.
The whole thing was a lot harder than I expected and took a lot longer than I expected. I extended my stay in Oregon for weeks past what I was expecting and got to bond with my dad, which was good, and remember how smart he is when it comes to building, and it was kind of fun to work with him on something again and be reminded of that.
Everyone needs a log
from Blammo.
All in all, this was a very tough challenge, but I'm so happy I did it, and it looked so cool in their place, and it was fun to go check out the opening night party.
Let's go! Ain't nobody out there.
Thank you so much. I'm really proud and grateful for the experience.
Subscribe now.